Hello, Spicy People. It's a girl, so spice the sex goddess. So today on Sex Matters, we're going to be talking about three-course meal. So you see, we live in a society where people think sex has to be like a three-course meal where you have your appetizer, you have your main dish, and then you have your dessert. But the problem there now is a lot of times we want to follow the rules. So what exactly is this rule of the three-course meal? So it is expected that for you to have a great sex life or for you to have a great sex act, you're expected to, prepare your spouse, right? Either by text message, WhatsApp, whatever it is, talk them bits nice, do something nice, make them feel like, okay, you love them, right? That's the scenario they play for you. And then they expect, okay, once you're done with preparing their mind, you go into foreplay, the kissing, the touching, the sucking, whatever it is. And then from there, you go into, the oral sex. And from oral sex, you then dive into penetration. And after penetration, your orgasm or ejaculation for men. But you see, if we have to go by the rules of the three-course meal every time, you probably might not have a great sex life. So what does this mean? For women, when you talk about the three-course meal for women, so practically mean, okay, for the appetizer, it happens to be either foreplay or, preparation of, putting her in the mood for sex, letting her know that, okay, we're going to be having sex soon, or we're going to have sex tonight, whatever it is. And then the main dish for women happens to be the foreplay, the sucking, the oral sex, the touching of the clitoris, the licking, the eating, the whatever it is you want to do to the clitoris, using of the crown of the penis, using of the penis itself, using of your fingers, using of a sex toy, whatever it is you want to use on the clitoris, right? That for a woman is the main dish. And for, dessert, it's penetration. Now, why does this happen to most women? Not all women, don't get me wrong, but most women. And this happens basically because a lot of women find joy or they find more sensation in the foreplay, in the oral sex than penetration. There are loads of women who don't even like penetrative sex. They just want, just suck me well, give me an orgasm and I'm okay, right? They don't want penetration. But you see, because we do not speak the same language, because we do not understand ourselves, because we do not know that with sex you don't follow rules. With sex you can't have a three-course meal. We always get a lot of problems. So when we talk about three-course meal for men, now here is how it's going to shock you. So for men, you have, the appetizer as the foreplay, which is for them blowjob, whatever it is you want to do to their body. A lot of men don't even need preparation, right? Does not mean they don't, but a lot of men don't need it. Mentally, they are ready. They don't need to see your face. They don't need to see your head. Once you touch a man, for those who know what I mean, they're always ready for sex, right? So for them, the appetizer for men is the foreplay. Now, the main dish for men is penetrative sex. They love penetrative sex. They just want to insert their penis. They want to drill you. They want to give it to you. They want to insert. They want to make you feel good. They want to get to the very end, even though I don't know where they're going to. But one thing I'm very sure of, there is no way you're going to go to the end of a woman that you come out of her throat, right? So relax with the dipping of, I want to go to the end. There is no end there, so just relax, right? And so for men, their dessert is having another round. So you see, when we want to follow rules, when we want to follow the three-course meal in sex, there's going to be a problem. Why is this so? What we women see as three-course meal is different from what men see as three-course meal. Now, there are times you might feel like, I don't even want the main dish. I just want the appetizer. And so on these kind of times, you might just want to, suck yourself, romance, foreplay, whatever it is. And then you get dressed and you go to work or you do whatever it is you want to do. Maybe you still 1 or 2 minutes to do this and you move on. There are times you feel like, I don't even want an appetizer. I just want the main dish, right? So you say things like, for women, it's more of foreplay. Oh, just give me head. I'm fine. Just rip her off, give her head, suck her and leave her hanging. Right? When she gets her orgasm, you move on with your life like nothing happened. It works for so many women. It makes them feel good. Like some women enjoy it so much that they feel like, yes, that is life, right? So for men, if you really want to deal with just the main dish, it's just penetration. And this is why you see a lot of men who are not even ready to put their spouse in the mood. They're not ready to make you feel good. They're not ready to make you wet. Just want to insert their penis and go. That works for them. But you see, what about the person you're dating? Does that really work for her? Is that what she wants? I don't think so. Now, there are times you might just like, you know what, let's just have a dessert and go. So, for a lot of women, right, we'll talk about dessert, penetration. A lot of women don't like penetration. I'm saying this categorically. A lot of women do not like penetrative sex. They just want you to suck them, do whatever it's going to do, the clitoris, minus penetration. You see, so a lot of times when we do not know all these things, we always find it so hard to balance up. Sex is not a 3-course meal. Sex, you can either take the appetizer, you can take the main dish, you can take the dessert. You can do sex anyway. There are no rules. So stop following rules. Who says you have to kiss before you can squeeze the balls? Who says you have to squeeze the balls before you can go down on her? You can as well go down on her and go back to kissing, and then go back to squeezing, and then go back to fingering, and then go back to inserting. That is the creativity of sex. That is giving real pleasure without planning. When you plan too much for sex, you end up not having a great sex life. Sex doesn't need planning. It's like saying, you know, you want to plan to have a baby, you want to plan to get pregnant, or I have to plan that next one I must get pregnant. You are not the one doing it, right? You just keep having sex till pregnancy comes, right? It's the same thing for sex. You just keep creating, you just keep being adventurous, you just keep, you know, spicing things up. There are times you might have guests in the sitting room and you just go into the kitchen and you spank a bomb, you know, and then before you know, your hand is in her skirt or in her jeans, and then you give her 1, 2, 3 taps on the clitoris, you know, making out with, and then for some men, you smell the nice hand and you move away like nothing has happened. There are times where you just want to kiss her deeply, right? Squeeze her boobs, spank her bum, and walk away. There are times you just want to give her head, like, you lick everything and then you move away. There are times you just want to penetrate her, right? Give her a quickie, sharp, 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 and you walk away. That is sex. There are no rules. So please, to all those who think sex is a 3-course meal, it's not gonna work. Stop creating scenarios. Stop giving rules. Stop laying rules for yourself. Just have sex because you want to have sex. There are no rules. You can decide to do anything at any time. You can do it anywhere with your spouse at any point in time. There are no rules. So please stop creating rules for sex. Stop making sex a 3-course meal. Sex is no meal at all. Sex is just what you do when you want it, how you want it, with who you want it, and then you enjoy it your own way. Sex is freedom. Sex is life. Sex is letting go. Sex is giving yourself up for an emotion you don't even know. And until we get to this point, we definitely still would have a great sex life. So I hope this gets to help you. Stop planning and doing the routine that you're used to. I hope this gets to help you to be more creative and be more adventurous. Remember, 2021 is your year of sexual exploration. So please go out there, explore with your spouse. And do not forget to get our sex cards, because this will help you upgrade your sex life. If not, over 50%, you just watch and see what's going to happen. Do you have a sister like come your way? I mean, you're so spicy. See ya. Bye for now.